What's up, everybody? This is Jamie Bateman, and today I want to shoot a quick video on where to find mortgage notes. So you've decided you want to be a note investor. Maybe you've even bought a couple notes, even 10, 20 notes, but you're looking for more deal flow. I'm going to go over at least 12 sources of notes that you can check out right away. Before I get started, just want to mention our newsletter at labradorlending.com. Please sign up. We're doing a weekly newsletter with a lot of valuable information, and also check out our website, labradorlending.com. A lot of podcasts and blog posts and free material there, so check it out. I'm obviously wearing the Paperstack t-shirt, so I've got to start with their site. You likely heard of Paperstack if you've been reading up on note investing or learning about it, networking and that kind of thing. Paperstack is a really cool site. It's kind of like the eBay of note investing, if you will. And so what's really neat about it is you can actually run due diligence without even bidding on assets. And so you sign up for an account, you can run all kinds of searches based on lien position, first, second, performing, non-performing, mortgage, contract for deed. You can narrow it down by state, and then you can set up automated searches so that you'll get emailed or pinged when a particular note is posted that meets your search criteria, your buy box. All these different categories you can search by, and then what you can do, and I recommend this a lot for new note investors, is go ahead in and I'm not even signed into my account, but so this is all out there for anybody. You can go in and check out some of the details on a particular deal that's for sale right now, and you can start to get an idea of what pricing looks like and that kind of thing. I don't recommend pinging sellers too much if you're not actually serious about buying, but it's certainly a great site to check out. Run some due diligence and start to get familiar with the terminology and the pricing and what's available. So I like these guys a lot. They're the only one who sent me a t-shirt, so I've got to say that. But no, the team at Paperstack's doing a great job, and I've bought a bunch of notes from them, and I've sold notes through this site as well. Notes Direct is a similar platform in some ways. I have not purchased anything through this site, but you can also, in a similar fashion, run due diligence on assets here. You can, again, you're buying directly. This is a third-party site where they're matching up buyers and sellers. One disadvantage, I would say, or one thing I see as a negative, is there's no negotiation as far as I know. The price is what it is, and so you can't. There's no wiggle room on the price. But again, these are vetted notes, and you can run due diligence and see what pricing looks like across a good chunk of the industry there. So a third source for notes, SN Servicing Corporation. Dave Polio will regularly send out tapes, Excel spreadsheets of many different notes available. Sometimes those are all or nothing, where you've got to buy the entire tape. Oftentimes it's a loan level bid that's accepted, and he's very active. They're very active in the trading space and brokering notes, and so that's definitely one I would check out. I've bid on some assets through SM, but I've never actually purchased through them. A fourth site to check out is Revival Brothers. They've got some cool stuff going on. I actually use their IPA calculator for running due diligence. It's pretty neat. It's Excel based, so not only do they have webinars and tools and different things, they also have a trade desk, and I have bought through this site as well. And again, they're not necessarily guaranteeing anything as far as the deal itself. Just like most of these platforms, you've got to run your own due diligence, and it's completely up to you to vet both the seller and the asset, the deal itself. This is a platform that's bringing the deals to you, and then they're getting a cut from either the buyer or the seller. But definitely check out Revival Brothers. They've got a lot of, I've seen a lot of high dollar tapes come across from them. Direct Source, I have bought through Direct Source, John Keith. Pretty much it's mostly CFDs and seems like contracts for deed, land contracts. Seems like I haven't seen as much recently in the last, say, 6 months from John, but definitely a site to check out if you're interested in CFDs. JKP Holdings, I have bought one asset through their site as well. He's got a long list of assets available. I don't know how often some of the older assets are updated, but it's definitely another source of notes. Revolve Capital Group. I actually just fairly recently signed up with them, so I haven't actually purchased anything there, but that's another one to check out. RevCapGroup.com. And then Share States, I literally just signed up today. I think this is more of a passive investor crowdfunding type platform, but they do say that they have some NPLs available sometimes, so sharestates.com. Another one is Dedex, and here you're getting into some bigger trades for sure, and different types of, not only first lien or second lien residential mortgage notes, but commercial debt and things like that. First Financial Network, again, you're looking at, could be, you see the numbers here, it could be many, could be a trade of tens of millions of dollars, so you're talking big dollars here, but definitely another site to check out. And both of these last two, Dedex and First Financial Network, I think once you sign up, they vet you, and it's not quite as easy to get an account as some of the other platforms. Note TradeX is another one. Again, I have not actually purchased through them, but that's I know people who have, and I would check it out. And finally, First National Acceptance Company. Again, have not purchased through them, but this is one more potential source of notes. So that's 12 online platforms, brokers you can go through to purchase notes. One thing I will say is something I probably underestimated initially as far as a source of notes was other investors, and I bought probably more than half of my notes that we own through not through a third party like a site like one of these, but directly from other investors. And so as much as I like the Paperstack guys and some of these other companies and individuals who run them, there's nothing wrong with if you have a seller that you know and trust. Excuse me, and nothing wrong with cutting out that broker fee and doing a deal directly. So that's something I'd recommend for new note buyers, is just continue to network, continue to pay attention to what's going on in the industry. Maybe a fund is closing and therefore the fund manager needs to liquidate some assets. This is by far not all of the note sources that are out there. I mean, there's certainly many more hedge funds, brokers, investors. I know a lot of people have success simply on LinkedIn, just pinging other note investors and say, hey, I'm looking for first lien mortgage notes with, from $20,000 to $70,000 UPB, whatever your buy box is, and kind of buying, a handful of notes at a time that way. So don't underestimate the power of networking and adding value to other note investors, getting in their network and buying assets directly from them. So hope you've enjoyed this video, and check out our website, labradorlending.com. Thanks.